Hi everyone, welcome to Lorraine Corbanic Fitness. I'm Lorraine and today we're going to do another resistance band workout. So I'm just using one of those booty bands. It's a band that is totally complete, circular, not long, doesn't have handles, just like this. We're going to do it all for the legs and the booty today. You're going to want a yoga mat because we're going to be getting down on the ground. You're likely going to want a sweat towel, especially if you're working outside in the sun like I am, and some water. All right, let's go ahead and get warmed up. So take those feet hip distance apart, lift up one leg, and just swing it out to the side. We're going to start warming up all the muscles that we're going to be using today. Like I said, it's legs and booty. We all want to tone up on those areas, don't we? Really important to be strong on that lower half. It's what supports our body all day long. In and out of chairs, up and down stairs, switch legs. Yeah, beautiful. So we're gonna get into those inner and outer thighs, get into those glutes, quads and hammies, baby. All right, couple more lifts just like this. Now we're going to just take it to a real relaxed, natural body squat. So take those feet hip distance apart, shoot your booty back behind you, come on back up to standing. Nice and gentle, little squats, taking that booty right on behind you. Making sure those knees don't go past the toes. And getting ready to have a nice warm up or a nice workout with me here. All right. Feeling warm, I hope. Let's just switch this up a tiny little bit. Let's take those knees a little wider. Sumo stance, heels underneath of the shoulders. Just a couple nice sumo squats here. Our very first exercise will be in a nice low squat. So now you might have a really tight band. Maybe it's black or dark blue. Maybe you've got a medium resistance band like I do today. Maybe you have a light one. Maybe it's red. Doesn't matter the strength. Remember, at any time if it gets too much, toss the band away. You don't need it. You can do body weight. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start. Get those bands, take them onto the legs. Pull them on up just above the knees. There we go. All right. So we're going to take those legs wide, coming into our wide squat. I'll show you from the front first. So kind of just like we did in sumo. Now, if you want to be real perfectionist here and you want to be sumo style, take the toes, angle them out. Your knees are going to stay wide regardless. If you just want to go wide squat, those feet are parallel. I always find it a little more comfortable to go sumo style. So sinking it down nice and low in that squat with that booty behind you, knees never past the toe. We're going to step it back and step it back. All right, so let's go ahead, start with that right leg. We're gonna alternate sides. Let's go together. Step it back and forward and back and forward. The whole time, you're gonna keep those knees nice and wide. So if you need to look down to take a look, make sure they're not collapsing into the midline. Go ahead. Keep the upper body nice and relaxed. No need to hunch up shoulders. And you're gonna feel this immediately. So the quads are working here. We're pulling that band away from itself, really tightening that resistance. So really working those quadriceps. Yeah. And anytime we're in sumo, we're really working those inner thighs, helps to work the glutes as well. So there's a lot going on here. Nice deep breaths. Yeah. And remember, anytime you need a break, you take it. That you could just be standing up, but we're almost done. So stay with me here. Yeah. Such a beauty day here. I hope it's lovely where you are. All right, let's count down from 10. 9, this is 8, and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3 more, step it back, last 2, final 1, good job, stand up, only for a second because we're getting down onto the mat. So fire hydrants, we're going to take that band and lower it down to ankles, and then once they're around the ankles, come on down to all fours. Place the wrists right underneath the shoulders, and place the knees right underneath the hips. Really helpful if you have a mirror nearby. And then from here, tightening up the abdominals, pull belly up to spine. Keep a soft bend in the elbows and take one leg out to the side. Yeah, fire hydrants. All right, so what we're gonna do actually, we're gonna do 6 on one side, 6 on the other, and then we're gonna build up from there. All right, let's do it. 1 to the side, nice slow lower. 2, 3, 4, lift it high. 1 more, take it to the opposite side. Let's go. 1, 2, watch those shoulders. They want to hunch up around the ears. This is 4, 5, and 6. Go back to the right leg. We're building up to 8. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Try not to rush it. 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 more. Come on, pump it out. Switch legs. 1, 2, 3. Always lifting up as high as you can. This is 5. You're feeling it now, aren't you? 2 more. Last one right here. That's 8. Final time, we're going up to 10. Right leg. Let's lift it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try not to let the band snap back into place. This is 8, 9, and 10. I hope you're feeling in those glutes. Left leg for 1, 2. Really pull that band apart. This is 4, 5. Watch those shoulders. Where are they going? Last 3. Right here. 8, 9, and 10. My goodness, did you feel that, peeps? I sure did. Right there, right where we want it. All right, so go ahead and take a little break, grab some water, wipe your sweat. We're gonna get into a one-legged glute bridge, which means we're going to be on our backs. And we're gonna move that band up again, right around the knees. So lay on down, plant the left foot behind your hips. Knee will stay bent, make sure it doesn't cave into the midline. From here, we'll take that right leg straight up towards the sky. Hello, sun. And then, keeping the upper body soft, you're gonna exhale, press it up. So we're working glutes here, working quads. You're gonna feel this, all right? So again, we're gonna start with 6, we're gonna move it up to 8, and then to 10 each time, switching legs. Here we go, press it up for 1, and 2. It's nice and slow, no rush. 4, 5, and 6. Lower down the tush. Switch legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Switch legs. First leg again for 1, 2, 3. Keep going. 4. Halfway. This is 6. Last 2. Now you may have noticed my band is starting to roll. That's okay. Try not to let it bother you if yours is doing the same thing. This is 2 on that second leg. 3, 4, 5. You're squeezing that tush at the top. 7 and 8. Back to that first leg. I am going to fix it just because it's super, super rolled. All right, first leg for 10. Let's go. Press it up. 2. You're exhaling as you press. This is 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go. 2 more after this. Last one. Switch legs. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Last 5, halfway. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. There's our single leg glute bridge. I was gonna say fire hydrants. I know I really like my fire hydrants. Don't worry, we'll do those again. So side lying leg lift. Go ahead and just lower the band onto the ankles. Don't know why I got up. I got all excited. We're gonna be on our sides. So lay on down to your side. Now you could stay propped up on the elbow if you like. Take the legs nice and long. Look down, make sure they're not in front of the body. Make sure they're not arched behind you. That creates a big arch in the back. And then from here, you're gonna create resistance by lifting the top leg up. That's your starting point. Hand can just be in front, and we're gonna lift and lower. You don't lower the ankle all the way down. You wanna keep a little resistance. If shoulders are a little sore, you can lay right on down, here or here, up to you. Are you ready? You know what we're gonna do. 6, 8, and 10. Each time rolling over, alternating the legs in between. Are you ready? Let's do this together. 1 and 2. Keep the chest high. This is 4. 5, you're feeling it already, aren't you? 6, beautiful. Roll on over. 6 on the opposite side for 1 and 2. Feel that in that outer leg. 4, 5, and 6. Roll over, we're up to 8. And yes, you're gonna feel this in the inner thigh as well. Not as much as the outer. Let's go for 1 and 2, 3, 4. Oh my goodness. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll over. I know I'm flipping around. That's because I want to be able to see you beautiful people. At least pretend I can. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more. Let's go. And final 2. Press it up. Last 1. Okay, this is going to be a tough set. I know. It's a gooder. 10. Are you ready? Let's do it. Get that starting position. Top hip is over top of the bottom one, right? 1, 2, 3. It's hard not to collapse. Try not. 4. I always got to tell myself. 5, 6, 7. Make a face if you have to. Last 2. Final 1. Whew. I felt it, friends, but we are not done. We've got that last side. Just fixing that band. Here we go. 10 on that second side. Get that tall upper body and lift. And lift. This is 3, 4, 5. Come on, 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Stay where you are. We're actually going to roll onto our stomachs for a crocodile pose. Alternate leg lift. So we won't be doing sets of 4, 6, 8, 10. We're going to just be alternating legs. So they look like this. Rolling onto the stomach. Just fixing my band. They are a little finicky sometimes, aren't they? Okay. So on the stomach, your face can be face down on the backs of the hands. You're going to spread the legs wide to keep that resistance on the band. And then you're simply lifting up one leg at a time. So it looks like this. Lift and lift. Are you ready, friends? Get in position. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Lift it up and up. You're squeezing the tush every time you lift the leg. Squish and press. So you're also keeping those legs far apart. It's almost like you're pressing out. At the same time, you're pressing up. It's a booty burn. It's so good. Now, of course, you could also be in low plank, elbow plank, in other words, while you're doing this. And we're almost done. Stay with me. Last few seconds. Nice tight core here as well, right? Pull in those tummies. Nice tight abdominals. Last 2 per side. Final 1. Press it up. Woo! All right, go ahead and press it on back. Maybe you're taking your first break here in a child's pose, stretching out that tush. Maybe you're grabbing that sweat towel. Finally, I remembered one. Maybe you're grabbing a little bit of water. And then remember, we're starting all over again. We started with those sumo step backs, so we'll be standing up. All right. Band is around the ankles. Spread the legs out nice and wide. Again, remember, You're gonna have those heels aligned underneath of the shoulders. Toes are angled out for that sumo style. Yeah, all right. Hands can be at the waist, hands can be here. Let's go step it back. Alternating sides. Maybe you want to move the arms. Maybe you want to keep them nice and warm. Maybe this is your warm up before you go running. Yeah, keep things moving and keep it nice and low, right? We're really taxing our legs. That's what it's all about today. Legs and glutes. Beautiful. And if you're doing this by a mirror, go ahead and check your form out in the mirror. If you're not in a mirror or by a mirror, look down. Are the knees nice and wide? You don't want to be buckled in like this, all right? That's just danger zone. All right? Woo! I'm feeling it. It's always a totally different story to be working out outdoors under that beautiful sun. Relax. Relax those shoulders. Just keep those legs going. And remember, you don't have to be going as fast as I am. Maybe you're slowing it down a little bit, but we're almost done this set. All right, count it down from 10 and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew! I always feel that one, but not as much as the fire hydrants. They are just a beautiful thing. So if you're ready with me, come on down to the ground. Before you sit down, though, make sure you lift that band up above the knees. You never want to be right on the knee. That's also dangerous. So, check out those knees. They should be underneath of the hips. Draw the navel up towards the spine. And you're going to take those wrists below the shoulders. You can see I'm up on fists. My wrists are a little bit bothersome today, so that's just a nice way to straighten them out. So we're starting with 6. 6 on the right hand side, 6 on the left, then we'll go up to 8 and 10. So start by spreading the knees a little wider. Keep that resistance. Let's go, everybody. Lift it up. 1. Slow lower. And 2. 3. All the way up, people. 4. 2 more right here. It goes by so quick. Switch legs. Let's do it. 1 and 2. 3. I know it's a funny move if you've never done this one before. 5 and 6. First side. 1. Going up to 8. 2. 3. Watch those shoulders. 4. Halfway, halfway. Beautiful job, everyone. Stay with me. 1 more. Plant that knee. 8 on the left. Let's go. 8 and 7, 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2 more, and then 1 more set. Come on. Plant that left knee. Here we go for 10. Oh my goodness. Lift it up. Keep that belly tight. 3, 4. Tell yourself you've got it. We're halfway right now. 6, 7, 8. 2 more. Don't stop now. There we go. Plant that right knee over to the opposite side. Lift it up. Counting down. This is 8 and 7, 6, 5. Oh, I hope you're feeling it. 4, 3, 2, final 1. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so good, friends. Okay. 1 leg glute bridge. Lie down on the back. Now I'm going to show you a second way to do the glute bridge. Instead of keeping them just around and up above the knees where they kind of roll sometimes, you can also do this. You could put it on 1 leg above the knee and then take the bottom of the band underneath of the foot. So if you're trying this with me, that's great. We'll see how it works. And if it doesn't work, you can always go back to the first way. So let's go. Oh, no, it's not going to work. Sometimes it does. And you know, it also depends on what kind of band you have. So I've got kind of like the spandexy, stretchy kind of bands. But fabric bands are definitely coming more popular these days. So try a couple out. All right, you got a nice long break there, didn't you? So lay it on back, plant the left foot behind the tush. Take that right leg up to the ceiling. One leg, glute bridge, press it up for 1 and 2, 3. Come on, press it up as high as you can. 5, one more, 6. Come on, other leg, press it up. 1, 2, and don't worry if you have to bend into that knee. That's perfectly okay. Doesn't have to be a perfectly straight leg. 1 more. That is 6. Back to that first leg. You can set your tush down in between. Here we go. For 8, 7, 6, 5. There's something about counting down. It makes it seem to go a little bit faster, doesn't it? Last 2 and 1. Switch sides. Keep the legs wider. And 1. Press up through the sole of that foot. Flex it. 4. That's halfway. 5, 6. Come on. 7. Work it with me. 8. One more set. One more set of 10. Come on, let's do it. Right leg, press it up. That's 10. 9. 8. 7. Maybe remove the band if you have to. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1 more side. Plant that right leg. Left leg up. Let's do it. Counting down. This is 9. 8. Almost forgot the flex. 7. 6. Here we go. Halfway. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yeah. All right, my friends. Where are we going from here? It's our side lying leg lift. So coming on down to your side bodies. Again, either on elbow or lay right on down. Take the bottom arm either perpendicular to the body or up above the head. And I guess we should lower our bands down, separating the ankles away from one another. Get that nice tension in there. That's what we're wanting. Top hip. Yeah, right over top of that bottom hip. Elbow under shoulder if you're up on elbows. This is our starting point. Hand could be here or here, doesn't matter. Are you ready? Let's go for 6, 6, and 5. It's just a little movement, but I know you're feeling it. This is 2, and 1. Roll over, my friends. You know where to go from here. Lift it up for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going for 8. Flip it around or roll over. Make sure you take the time to get yourself in the right position, though. We want proper form. We're going for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, halfway. Oh, what a beautiful breeze. Love it. Last 3, 2, and 1. Roll it over. Second set. That means 8. Line up those hips. Elbow under shoulder. Let's go. 8, 7, 6. And you may notice one side is stronger than the other. This is not my strong side. Halfway. And 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a killer last set. We're going for 10. If you need to lose the band, do it. Maybe you're saying, what is she talking about? I'm grabbing a heavier band. That's awesome. I love it. Here we go for 10. Lift it up. 9, 8, 7, 6. It burns. 5. It's so good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, if I wasn't doing this in front of you, I might have to quit. There's no quitting. We keep each other accountable. Yes, we do. Let's go. Maybe we don't lift quite as high. Count down from 10. 10, 9, 8. I'm working it. 7. Grit your teeth if you have to. This is 5, 4, 3. Lift it high. 2. One more. Come on. Woo! Butt's on fire. Okay, we're getting into that beautiful around the ankles. Come on down to the ground. Ha! Spread the legs apart from one another. Keep that resistance. Remember, if you want to be in plank, go ahead and be in plank. Taking the forehead down to the ground. Now, I'm not actually demonstrating that because I talk the whole time. You wouldn't be able to hear me with my face down, but feel free to put your forehead on the hands. Taking the toes to the ground, alternating our leg lifts. Are you ready? Let's do it. Lift and lift. Lift and lift. And don't forget, we're keeping that resistance on the band by pressing out. At the same time, we're pressing up. Watch the shoulders, really, really common to hunch up the shoulders, trying to help out the bottom half of the body, but we're not gonna do that. We're gonna have good form, protect the body at all costs. And remember, if you're down here and you're feeling those, your pubic, or not your pubic bones, well, maybe that, but your pelvic bones, your hip bones, pressing into the earth and it doesn't feel good, remember you can always pause the tape, fold up your yoga mat a couple times, or grab a sweat towel, a tea towel, anything like that, slide it in there, give yourself that little bit of cushioning. That's totally fine. You'll still be able to do the exercise. Are you ready to finish it off with me here? All right, we've got 2 more per leg. Let's go. 2 and 2 and 1 and 1. Good job, my friends. Take those hands to your chest, press your body back, send your hips back over top of your heels. We're coming into child's pose. So this gives your glutes a nice chance to stretch out. You can place your forehead on the earth, stretch the arms out in front of you, and just relax. You can bend into the elbows if you like. If it feels good to wiggle the hips back and forth a little, that's fine too. Really just giving the body a chance to really elongate and stretch after we were doing all of those contractions. So remember, you can stay here as long as you like. I'm going to show you the next stretch. We're going to lay back onto our back so you can remove the bands from the ankles. And taking our eagle pose crunch, we're going to lay on back. Oh, hello, sun. Cross the right leg over the left like you're sitting in a chair cross-legged. And your hands will go to opposite knees, opposite shins, or opposite ankles as you draw the knees in towards the chest. Take some nice deep breaths. Not an easy feat when you're squishing your stomach here, but we make it work. And again, you're feeling that nice long stretch here on the side of the glutes, getting into the IT band just a little bit. Staying here for as long as feels good and nourishing for your body. Remembering you can always come back later as well to do the stretches again. Let's switch legs, left over right. Nice, tight, crossed legs, pulling them in. Yeah, so you should really be able to feel that right here. Nice, 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 so good. And any other stretches that you feel are really edifying for your body when you're used to working your legs and your glutes, you're welcome to do. I'll lead you through a couple more here. So as we uncross our legs, just go ahead and roll on up to seated. We'll sit in a cross-legged position. So go ahead and take one shin in front of the other. Sit up nice and tall. And then from here, you can just slide your hands forward or walk them forward. Nice flat back. Maybe elbows come down to the ground. Just releasing the shoulders. They're not working hard here to hold you up. But again, if you've got the left shin in front, you're going to feel it more on the left-hand side. Just like when we were doing the eagle crunch, if the left leg was on top, you're really feeling the stretch on the left-hand side. And then staying here for as long as you like. If you're pressed for time, come on up. We'll switch those legs. Opposite side. Remember, the sides of our bodies aren't usually the same. We usually have limited mobility on one side. So don't stress about that. Just take it as far as you can. Still breathing nice and deep. Remember, don't hold your breath, not even when you're stretching. All right, come on up. Let's do one more stretch. We'll take a standing position. Go ahead ahead and hold onto a wall or a railing, whatever you've got nearby. Now we could have done this down on the mat as well for the quads. You're gonna reach behind you, grab that heel, pull the heel in towards the buttocks, press the hip bone forward, getting into that quad here. If you're down on the ground to do this, you're either on your stomach or you're on your side. Either work just fine. And then of course, everything we do on one side, we're gonna go ahead and do on the opposite side. Try to keep those knees nice and close together, as close as you possibly can. And hopefully you'll feel this later tonight, tomorrow, some nice sore muscles, I hope, just a little bit, just to let you know you were working. And go ahead and release. Oh, I know I said one more, but let's do one more after that one because we didn't really do the hamstrings. So just take your feet hip distance apart, a little wider if you need. You can just place hands on the hips or let them dangle down. We're gonna take a forward fold. And just by hanging upside down, head below the heart, you're gonna feel that nice stretch in the hamstrings. You can take feet together if you like. Makes balance a little bit harder. But the closer you can get the head to the legs, the more you're gonna feel that stretch in the back of the legs, which of course we work just as much as anything else. And remember, when you come up nice and slowly. You don't wanna pass out on me. Thanks for joining me again. It's always such a pleasure to have you with me. Make sure to take a thumbs up for me if you enjoyed the workout. Leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't yet, and come back another day. Have a great day. Cheers.